Hello, Miss Lark. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Dr. Pilcher. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Last week I talked a little bit about leader rounding, and it's something that we're introducing for two purposes: to improve processes and to reward and recognize people.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for taking a few minutes so that we can have that conversation together.
Okay.
The other thing I forgot to tell you that last week when I was in New Market, I ran into your nephew.
Oh, did you?
I did. I ran into your nephew, and he said that he actually got that job that you told me that he was going to get.
Yeah, he did, and he's actually worked all summer and seems to really like it. So
that's good.
We're really pleased.
Good. I'm sure you are, because I knew you had a little concern.
I was very concerned.
Yeah, but he seems to be doing really well.
Yes, he is. Thank you for asking.
So speaking of doing well, what's been working well for you in the last month since we've been in school and since the school year started?
Really, I think the best thing about it is everybody seems to be, or have the feeling that we're all working on the same team. So there's been lots of support for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think lots of concern for helping people who seem to be having a little struggle. And so there's been lots of support and help for people.
That's good. And in the area of food services, you've hired a couple of new people.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And they have done great.
Good.
The two schools with the new managers, the managers have really, I had some concern. They didn't have a lot of experience, but they have just jumped in. Their staff is very supportive of them. They're able to manage people well. They really understand conceptually why a school cafeteria is there and how it should run. So that's been great, and both principals seem to really like the situation.
That's good.
That's been
a
huge relief.
I just talked to them the other day, so I know who they are and I know who their principals are. So I'm going to make sure I slip them a note because I think that'd be very, very meaningful.
Oh, please, they would be so delighted because I tell them how good they are, but they don't often hear it from others.
Absolutely.
So that's great.
I'd be glad to do that.
Good.
So are there any barriers that are getting in your way of doing a good job?
No, actually, we had a couple of renovations going on, and that's sort of caused us to have some pause at the beginning of school, but that's moved ahead. We've got some great contingency plans in place. Maintenance has been really helpful to us in that area and has really worked with us.
Okay.
So, whatever seemed to be an obstacle doesn't seem to be any longer. So
okay. Anything in particular for you? Any resources that you need that would be helpful?
You mean other than $1 million and a vacation?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, really. Actually, everything seems to be working really well, and
sounds good. Well, if something comes up, just send me a note, and we'll put that on our stoplight report so that we can kind of report it. And I appreciate you doing the job that you do, and I'll make sure that I've recognized the people that you've mentioned. If there's anyone else that you think that I should recognize, is there anyone that's been extremely helpful to you in the last month?
Actually, in finance, I had an issue with the budget. And it was my problem. I had created it, but I just didn't know how to resolve it. And I went into finance, and I was really concerned about it, obviously. And Miss Carol, who works in there,
absolutely,
was just so very kind to me and helped me work through it. And it was as if it was really not a big deal.
Okay, well, I'll definitely make sure I slip her a note.
Great.
She gets compliments all the time, and one more.
And I can understand it. She just is really supportive of everybody. So that's great.
Well, thank you for your time this afternoon, and I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I look forward to connecting with you again.
Okay, good to see you, and I'm glad you visited.